Good morning, everyone. It is December 30th, 2024. It is a new moon in Capricorn this evening, so I hope that you all are feeling good. It is a beautiful energy, and I know a lot of us are going through some hard times, some challenges, but also we're going through major transformation of all kinds. So this show is going to be purposeful for those that are going through loss of a loved one. Also, any kind of loss through a transition. Maybe you're moving on from an old job, a career you've had for years. I'm hearing that this is happening as well right now. And so it's a whole identity shift. And Capricorn has a lot to do with identity, especially if you have Capricorn strong placements in your astrology. So it depends on where you have it. But it will be affecting a lot of you, even if you don't. You will notice that certain things in your life, you are going through a transition right now. And for those of you that are new, because I know we have a lot of people here that are new, and they're not really sure about astrology, or they're sure that, religion has taught that it's evil too, just like tarot, but it's not. But anyways, it is not. It is a guide. So at the time you were born, the stars, the moon, the sun, all of it was all aligned in a certain order, a very unique order. So that is what we're talking about here. And those always can affect you throughout your lifetime. As we find out more about astrology, especially in this new golden era, I think more will be uncovered. There's going to be more connection, things that were revealed that were hidden from us. We're going to find a lot more evidence that's going to come through, but it's going to be beautiful because I do have a sense of just my prediction with astrology. We're going to move it into a whole new phase that we never entered before. And it's going to have a lot to do with your past life, this lifetime, and the loved ones on the other side, and the loved ones that come through, because souls do recycle. Okay, so I do think astrology is going to expand and reveal a lot of that to us. That's just what I sense. That's just what I feel is coming. It's going to be more of a spiritual vibe with astrology, not so technical or hard to understand. It's really not. So I think there's a lot more we have in store. And as I do further channeling and, prophetic channeling, I will let you guys know what I discover. But that's what I can tell you and share with you today, that we are moving into this beautiful new era. Not only is our country going to be reformed, and we love Trump, all of you, we love him. So we know he's doing his part to save our country and also help Canada, and we're going to join together. And that's happening very quickly. I feel we're going to see that happen in the first quarter of 2025. So just get ready, you guys. I know we've been waiting a long time, especially for the financial system, but do remember that has to happen when Trump is officially back. Okay. In my heart, he's already officially back, but we still have the Biden character still involved. So after January 20th, 2025, that's when I feel the major shifts are going to happen. We're going to start seeing some action taking place, some arrests. We're going to see people going down and past things such as Michael Jackson stuff, all that kind of stuff. People that we thought, a lot of people thought he really died. He did not die. If you're new here and you're newly awakening, welcome. We all accept you and welcome here. But, he's been alive. As well as many other celebrities too. But a lot of things are going to come to light, I believe, in the first quarter of 2025. Okay. And if not, shortly after. But hey, let's get into it. I do want to speak a little bit more about, you guys see the title there, Death and Rebirth. Okay. We're going to do a prayer with Azrael, the divine worker of God. So Azrael works with crossing over, with those that are about to cross, over the Rainbow Bridge and go to the other side, or however it resonates with you. But what I wanted to discuss today, because it's very dear and close to my heart, all of you know that right now I am going through the process of losing my baby, my little Wally, my sweet little cat, but he is really a baby to me, a child. So he is on the brink of crossing over, and it's totally fine. I am a very lucky soul that does very well with death because I do understand it. I understand it's just a transformation. It's not that they're gone, poof, gone forever, and that's it. It's not like that. And I know for a fact it's not like that because my loved ones are always in contact with me in a very loving, always supportive and protective energy. So they're always around me. And I do want to mention Saturday morning, I had such a beautiful dream. I woke up at 6 a.m. Saturday morning, but then still tired. So I went back to sleep. And when I went back to sleep, which I'm so happy I did, I had a beautiful dream. I saw my aunt, Linda, which I don't think about her all the time as much as my grandfather, but wow, it was just so amazing to see her. I saw my grandmother and my grandpa, and they were all at this beautiful gate in a garden scene. So there was a garden, there were bricks, there were flowers, like a planter with bricks and flowers, and then a beautiful gate. They were standing there, and they were all happy to see me, like excited. And they're like, come here, like just telling me, come on. And I went, of course, and we all had hugs, and they told me they loved me and they're proud of me. And then I woke up. But it was such a beautiful dream and really set off my whole day with just this beautiful feeling of love that, wow, you can feel it. And I'm sure a lot of you have had visitation dreams as well. You can feel the hug. You can feel the love. When you wake up, it's a beautiful feeling. And for those of you that are worried, because I know this is a topic that we discuss in personal readings that we have, consultations, about, some of you will tell me, hey, I just don't remember any of my dreams. Like, am I dreaming? Am I, and that's okay if you're not remembering them. And I can bet you I dream a lot more than I see that I remember. I'm sure I do. But sometimes they don't want you to remember all of them. They just want to kind of savor that moment with you and heal something with you. And then they kind of let it go. So you're not always going to remember things unless they purposely want you to. Just like my dream on Saturday morning, they purposely wanted me to give me that extra boost of support and love and let me know that it's okay, that things are okay, And I know that's about Wally. I know that's about my personal life, about starting a family and all of that. They're just trying to let me know, like, hey, it's okay. You don't have to be scared. Totally fine, And it was a beautiful, loving moment. So don't panic if you don't ever remember your dreams, because I bet you are dreaming and not remembering is purposeful. So sometimes they just don't want you to because they wanted to work with you and heal something. Okay. So don't take that personal. And it also matters where you are on your spiritual journey. There are so many steps of awakening, spiritual awakening, so many steps. And we will go over that one of these shows coming up. But all the steps, because that's what I'm doing in 2025. I do want to share my website real quick because that's the whole purpose with 2025. I am living my life purpose, very guided by my grandfather to do this. But what we're doing for 2025 is Prophetic Guidance Masterclass 1-on-1. So if you want to know where are you in your spiritual journey, this is more like a counseling session. It's a class, 1-on-1, preferably first before the group class. I would not want to just throw you in a group class and then let's figure out where you are in your spiritual journey, and help you with your awakening, help you with connecting your gifts and finding out where are my gifts? Where, what am I supposed to be doing here? So together I can help you, but it takes a lot of shadow work. It's not just that you do this class with me, this 1-on-1, and it solves everything. Okay. So discovering your life purpose is a process, but most of you, because I've met with a lot of you already, you guys are already there, but it takes a lot of belief in yourself. And then you have to continuously do the shadow work as well. And the introspection is huge because that's really what's going to help you discover, okay, what do I truly feel passionate about? And it also connects back with childhood, sometimes even early adulthood. Okay, so things like that can connect. Those times of your life, you will find a connection. And also, there's also a lot of clues as to what you were good at during that time, how you felt, your feelings, your emotions. And a lot of you have a lot of feelings and emotions. I mean, I know I found this out with myself too. You didn't even know you were still upset about. are still sad about. There's still a lot of things that need to come out and be released during introspection, but it's all on the way through the spiritual awakening. And as we continuously do that work every single day, you have to take time out to yourself. You have to have peace with yourself. No matter how busy your life is, you have to. I don't care if it's 15 minutes, 45, an hour, doesn't matter. You have to take the time out to put in to discover what is your life purpose. So it's not just one meeting and it's done, but it's going to help you. It's going to help you kind of make a structure for yourself. And hopefully that will be all you need. And then the group class that we're going to have, which is going to be amazing in 2025, very reasonable as well, but you do have to do the one-on-one first. So the group class will be like $22 or something to sign up. And then we're all going to get together and we're all going to work on ourselves together with the guidance of each other. But building your confidence, let's say you want to do something with channeling, but you don't always trust yourself when you're by yourself doing it. So in this class, you're going to be allowed to do it with other people. That will build your confidence. You can help someone else in the class by channeling possibly maybe a loved one of theirs. Or maybe you like guidance cards, tarot cards, maybe whatever it is, your tools that you want to use, crystals, holding a crystal and channeling, whatever it may be. But it will be very helpful to build that confidence because that trust is what you need. Believe me, that's how I started. I had to start believing in myself and trust. Even if the information coming through to me sounded crazy or didn't make any sense to me, it makes sense to the person you're trying to help. So it's really cool. But anyway, so it's a class basically where we're going to find your life purpose, find your gifts and what's really intact with you, what calls to you, where do you feel comfortable? So it's going to take some time, but it's very good. And I'm coming up with a huge plan. I have a huge plan for the one-on-one consultation, steps to walk you through. It is a step process, but I will be in contact with you to make sure you're doing the steps as well. Because it's all about your spiritual awakening, introspection, shadow work. It's the only way to find your life purpose. And 85% of you have asked me that question. What is my life purpose? What are my gifts? Who am I? Just like I stated in the last show. So that is the whole idea, is to help humanity find their purpose, get away from a 9-to-5, break out of that matrix still, get out of it, and live and work for yourself and help other people, help animals, whatever calls to you. But anyways, let's move on a little bit. I want to do this beautiful prayer. So for those of you that are going through bereavement, grief, losing someone, about to lose someone to the other side, try to stay positive because we have to look at it from the perspective spiritually that this is a graduation. This is not to be sad about. Yes, it's sad we won't see this person or this pet around us all the time, or hold, or, to feel them, but you can feel them spiritually. They never leave you. Believe me, they never leave you. I still see one of my cats, Annabelle. I still see her from time to time. I still see her spirit. She's still around me. She lets me know she's still around me. And I know Wally will do the same thing. And it's no different with our people. It really matters where you are on your spiritual journey. And once you're awakened enough, and once you've done all that shadow work and introspection, that's when your gifts really come about. And that's when you can really access the abilities that you have, because we all have them. So a lot of you will ask me, hey, am I psychic? Do I have any gifts? Of course you do. You do. Each and every one of us have beautiful gifts because God is supernatural. God is a part of each and every one of us. He lives through us, and within us, we are all of those abilities because he works through us. So don't ever doubt if you have gifts, because you do. But that is my whole purpose here, is to help humanity awaken to that reality and use their supernatural, beautiful gifts to help each other. So it's going to be a beautiful era, you guys. This is it. And we're moving right in. This is a Capricorn new moon. And it's all expansion. It's about expansion, death, and rebirth. But again, it's a beautiful thing. And with that being said, let's have this little beautiful prayer. Connect with Archangel Azrael. So Azrael can help us with crossing over, bereavement, and grief, leaving an old life behind as we move into a new one. Losing the fear of death, just like we were just talking about. There's no fear in death. We were taught to be fearful of death, to be sad, depressed. A lot of people take years to get over something. But that's still about suppression and where you are on your spiritual journey. Okay, it is not to be sad about. Finding the right words to say and emotional support and connecting with the other side. So always, we want to always find the right words to say, especially to ourselves, to our loved ones who are losing other people, of course. But we also want to remind them, be the light worker, and remind them that it's transformation, that they're always going to be with you, okay? But always connect that with yourself too, because I know better than anyone to be a light worker, to help other people. I'm always helping other people, but sometimes I forget to do that for myself, and I forget to talk kindly to myself. So it's a response that a lot of light workers have. So we have to all of us remember to speak kindly and loving to ourselves, and remind your soul that it's okay. It's all good. So prayers to Azrael. Azrael, divine worker of God, thank you for supporting me at this time. With your energy, I create a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. I remember that there is no separation. God is here, present with me now, which is so beautiful. I love this one. My loved ones are here, present with me now. I am never alone. I am always safe. I allow the light of heaven to guide me from fear to love. I undertake transitions safely on my journey. Thank you for supporting me, and so it is. Archangel Azrael, thank you for lovingly guiding all those that are going through a transition, leaving the earth and going to the other side. Thank you for lovingly guiding them safely to heaven. I hand them to you and God, knowing you will do the best for them and for this whole situation. Thank you for comforting this person, these animals, all who are leaving to the other side during this safe, gentle, and natural transition to their rightful home. And so it is. Amen to all. So this show was meant for all of you who have just recently lost someone, going through it right now. Know that it's coming. This is for all of us right now. And we have to remember that we've all been there. We've already gone through many transitions. We've all left the earth plane and came back. Remember that. And so did our animals, and so did our children. So even for those of you, which I can fully relate, that have had a miscarriage in your lifetime, they come back to us. They come back in many forms, or they'll come back to you as another child, or 2, or 3. So don't ever be sad. It's the soul. The soul decides when they need to go and be released, but then they have the option to come back. So don't ever doubt that, because that is very true. But hey, let's pull some cards. I'm going to get a message for us today for December 30th, 2024. This is our new moon message, Capricorn new moon message. What do we all need to know today? Here we go. From the beautiful Arcana Shores guidance cards. Here we go. Wow, this is very powerful. Well, wait till you guys see this. Okay, so this is about being content and comfortable, meditative. I feel like just being at peace with going away. So those of you, this is so it's resonating with anyone who's losing someone, or someone's thinking about leaving the earth right now and going to the other side and going back home to God and the angels. Okay, so going on, moving on. But this is for us to be content with it and comfortable. And that's what we've been talking about all of this today. So see how energy works. It's picking up all the energy. And then we have the 3 women here, 3 of Cups women. So this is beautiful because this is celebration. Okay, celebration. And then look at this one, transformation. Beautiful. So look at this whole message. And I did mess with my cards. I mixed them all up, but being okay with it, being comfortable, being just at ease and in peace, content with the going away of a loved one, or even maybe it's yourself. Maybe you have to leave a situation or a job or a relationship. Take it how it resonates, but there is celebration to be had. Celebrate that there's a beautiful transformation, death and rebirth. Star. This is the star energy. This is amazing that this pull came through. Very, very magical, beautiful magic here. Yes. Not only is magic, this is beautiful serenity I'm feeling. Serenity, I'm feeling peace, I'm feeling love. But this was guided. This was meant for me to pull. And anyone who wants to say otherwise is a fool. Like, wow. That is the whole message there, is to be at peace and celebrate the transition of transformation, beautiful death and rebirth transformation. You can't get any more clear than that. Wow, that kind of blew me away right there. So that is the magic of our angels and God and everyone who's supporting us all right now, who are going through this phase. And like I said, it doesn't have to be about losing someone. It might even be about you leaving a situation. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But right now is the time of major transformation once again, and it is Capricorn energy. Tonight's the new moon. Okay, it's amazing. But let me pull from Arnie Layton's beautiful angel numbers deck. We're going to pull 3 cards. And let's see the affirmations for today, for December 30th, 2024. Here we go. All right, this is awesome. So the first one is number 37, top number 318. Your guardian angels have heard your prayers regarding your life's financial situation. Be ready. Soon wealth and abundance are coming your way. So anyone, which that's kind of all of us as a whole country, Canadians too, and other countries too. So I know all of you watch. But yeah, if you're really worried about your financial situation, maybe you are walking away from a career and going into something better, know that you have abundance on the way. We all do. And I really feel that this golden era with the new financial system, it's definitely happening still. Just because it didn't happen yet doesn't mean it's not. It wouldn't under the whole Biden character. Okay, it just wouldn't. So it's when Trump is in. Okay, after January 20th and beyond that. Next, we have release, and this is 525. Release the old, bring in the new. Take each opportunity as a chance for growth. You are transforming to new heights. That's for all of us, because we're all leveling up. We're all getting rid of the old identities, just like I said earlier. And that's what this is about, right? The time that we're in right now, it's about leaving behind an old identity, really seeing through with more clarity as to what you want to do, where you're headed in your future. You have more of a vision now. So this is beautiful. You're leveling up. Next, we have 1919. In order for new doors to open, old ones must close. I just said that. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Release what no longer serves you. So that's for some of you that might be in a relationship that you need to get out. Maybe it's the job. Maybe it's something toxic in your life. Anything that, and I always remind myself this too, anything that doesn't make you feel happy, excited, at a high frequency level, passion, needs to go. And that could be, I'm sorry to say, but that could be even some friends that you have. If they always put you down or make you feel low about yourself, or, then it's probably time to walk away from that. Same goes for job, love, romantic, all of it. you know? So always choose yourself. That was my biggest lesson last year, and a lot of you know that. About a year ago, right? I had to learn that major lesson about choosing myself. So that's for some of you right now. And like I said, we're all on a different part of our spiritual journey, of our awakening. You know, a year ago, right now, I wasn't as strong connecting with the other side as I am now. But I had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout the year of 2024 in my spiritual awakening. It wasn't something that was just there and boom, I'm really good at it. It was there, but I had to believe in myself. I had to really evolve as a person, as a soul, to do what I do. And here we are. But anyways, I want to send you all love. Concentrate on your transformations in your life right now. See the beauty in them. And don't be sad. Don't be sad. I'm going through it, as I said earlier, with Wally. I know he's about to go, you know, to the other side, but his soul will always be around. And he will come back to me. I already know it. I told him too. He will come back to me, and I'm happy and I'm at peace. So death and rebirth is a beautiful thing, and don't forget that. But anyways, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and Happy New Year. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I will be doing a short video for tomorrow morning. But until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.